My board is at the beach. My pants are again down. I don't want to show you. Oh, my hat. My hat got blown away. Woo! Oh God, I just lost my hat. There's my hat. Woo! I guess I better take my hat off, huh? Or I'm gonna lose it. My board went all the way to the beach. My pants went all the way to my ankles. I don't want to show you that. Maybe either you'll laugh at me or I'll have a bunch of new girlfriends. I'm not sure. Welcome back. Today we make an unexpected vlog. We have a super typhoon coming. Super Typhoon Bising! It's coming to the Philippines, and we're gonna talk about that right now. Yesterday I was vlogging in Malay, and the water was really rough. It was really crazy, and I had to film it to see what was happening with the water. I filmed yesterday in Malay not knowing there was a typhoon in the ocean, and it was a bit strange, a typhoon in April. You see, it's in the middle of summer right now, and it's supposed to be summer, not typhoon. This is the first typhoon of the year of 2021, and it happened at a very strange time. Super Typhoon Bising is growing by the minute. It's getting more powerful and more powerful. In the eye of the storm, the winds are traveling around 350 miles per hour. That's just nuts. And probably gonna hit the Philippines on the northern region of Samar about 100 miles an hour. That's still pretty bad, but in the middle of the storm is the eye, and it's going really fast. Like I mentioned in the past videos, that the typhoons, they take on a different name depending on what region they're in. The super typhoon is called Typhoon Surigay, but as the typhoon enters into the Philippine region, it will be called Bising. Hopefully Typhoon Bising won't be anything like Typhoon Yolanda and Ursula. They were terrible. But you know, it's really strange to have a typhoon like in the middle of April. That's weird.
Another case of the Philippine sea effect as we go ahead into the morning of the 18th of April 2021. I always note the date because these forecasts can change from day to day. But look at this, my goodness, Super Typhoon Surigay, also known as Bising, being estimated at a Category 5 intensity. That is the upper portion.
Anytime a typhoon takes on a girl's name, it means trouble. Girls' names always make bad typhoons in the Philippines. We had Yolanda in 2013, the biggest storm, the biggest typhoon ever recorded in the history of mankind. And then in 2019, we had Ursula. Typhoon Ursula! She was mean, she destroyed everything. To this typhoon. Another good thing about this typhoon is there's a high pressure off the coast of the Philippines, which means that when the typhoon hits the high pressure, it bounces off and it heads the other direction. It's heading north, which is good because if this typhoon were to hit landfall, let's say Manila, it would cause major damage. 350-mile-an-hour winds swirling around the city would literally destroy everything. But that high pressure is saving the Philippines, and it's heading north, which is a good thing.
rain band. So what's steering it towards the north? And I've been mentioning this a few times, is the fact that this is trying to climb north towards a trough. We have the high pressure ridge located out here towards the west, another one towards the east. These storms, no matter how strong they are, they want to run to areas of lower pressure. That's basically, they just kind of flow through our atmosphere. I know it's a monster of a storm. It looks more like just a plow, but in fact, it's sailing along here, and it's trying to sail in between those and get picked up by this deep.
But still, the Typhoon is a Category 2 or 3, which is very powerful. And it's going to hit the north coast. It's probably going to do some damage, but hopefully it won't destroy like if the eye were to hit it. So we're spared the worst of the damage, but still, there will be some damage. The winds are howling in preparation for the Typhoon. I was in the last Typhoon a couple years ago, and it did major damage to the island and the Philippines. It was horrible. And pray that Typhoon, Super Typhoon, Bising is going to be more nicer than Typhoon Yolanda. It's way too early to have a typhoon. It's April, it's the summer. It's the first typhoon of the year. I have never seen a typhoon here in April. But rest assured, if there's a Super Typhoon, I will be there. I will be there. Admit, one of my favorite things to do is typhoon surfing. Alright, we're here in the ocean. We're gonna take some waves here. We're gonna check out some weather. We had a little typhoon. Waves aren't too big today, so we can do this one. Last time I came in the ocean during a typhoon, I lost my hat and my glasses. Everything fell off. It was wild and nuts. I lost everything. So this time I got smart. I took it off. But it's a beautiful day here in paradise. Somebody is coming today and they asked, what's the weather like? And I said, typhoon! No, it's not too bad. We had a little rain last night and a lot of rain yesterday and today. Whoa! Whoa! See? Nice weather. It's good. We're gonna do some body surfing. We're gonna enjoy the island. Surfing here. Gotta catch the perfect wave. The end of summer. Here we go. Whoa! Oh! I lost my board. Come back here, board. My board ran away from the beach. Come back here, you varmint. So who says that living in an island is boring? When the typhoon is coming, the water is so angry, it's terrible. But the typhoon moving to the north is actually the best thing that ever could happen. It's gonna spare the land, hopefully. We hope and we pray. The Philippine people are a strong people and they endure a lot. There's a lot of tragedy that happens in the Philippines, but when the tragedy happens, they just pick up the pieces and they don't complain.